Hey guys, we're back here with another RC announcement. It's been a while, but Traxxas have just come out with an awesome new product, an awesome new big monster truck, which they're pretty well known for. They've got some good 1/8 scale and 1/10 scale monster trucks that they've brought out in the past, and they've just recently come out with the X-Maxx. And the X-Maxx is their brand new, bigger than 1/8 scale. It's almost at like a 1/6 scale size, which is just ready to take on anything. So this car comes in at around 30 inches long. It's an absolute beast of a car, and I'm just going to give you a few details about it. Looking at the car itself there, you can see that it's a brand new chassis, nothing at all from the previous Revos or Max cars, and it's just a giant. It's got these big front bumpers. It's not running the same Max setup as the E-Max and the T-Max did, in where it ran 8 shocks. It's just got the 4 shocks, and you've got your chassis in there. It looks very thick and durable. The plastics there, those shock towers, they don't look like they're going to break anytime soon. As we keep on going, there's another shot of the chassis. It's quite a wide looking chassis. Motor's right in the middle, so it should have a pretty good, I think it looks like it had a pretty good center of gravity, pretty low center of gravity. You can see there that, yeah, the motor is quite low into the chassis, which is great. So there's that other shot. So you can see here on this picture that the car actually does come apart in 3 different sections. It's said that it is extra durable, and the fact that this is not like a one-piece chassis that just has some of the parts connecting. It's stronger because it's all interconnected through here. It's not like your standard flat, like a rustler chassis. So that's nice. You got the motor there. It's got a nice heatsink on it, which is looking good. Here's the setup with the hexes. It's running 24mm hexes. So it is something different. Obviously, it's a lot bigger than your regular 17mm hexes, which are generally on your 1/8 scales. But they have to accommodate for the such big wheels and tyres that are on this. That obviously, they're going to have a bigger hex setup. Here are the shocks. That just gives you a real idea of how big this car is. The shocks are massive. Look how big that shock is in the guy's hand. And they are obviously metal bodied. They do look like they have plastic caps, kind of weird. I know from experience that plastic caps do seem to pop off on Traxxas cars. But this is the new motor. It is a brand new motor and ESC setup. Let's see if we can find a picture of the ESC. The ESC on this car is a VXL 6S, they're calling it, but it's specially made for this car. It's not been used in any of the other cars, and that's, I assume, because it's such a bigger car that they're going to need obviously a bigger setup than they do like the Mamba systems on the Revos and the E-Max brushless. It's also running TSM, Traxxas's new technology, which actually started with Lotu's new technology, which they sort of copied, the active vehicle control, and that basically keeps the car driving as straight as it can, I guess. Makes it easier to drive. Then this picture here, you can see these massive wheels and tyres. These are come in at 8 inches, which, let me give you a bit of an idea of how big that is. This is my Traxxas Stampede here. Let's have a look at the ruler. 8 inches comes up to about, you can see that there, up to almost at the top of the body. So the size of one wheel is 18 inches. Is 8 inches, sorry. So that means it's the size of almost the whole car, the whole car's height, and almost, well, yeah, about half the car's length. So these tyres are absolutely massive, and that's really going to give you an idea of how big this car really is. Not much else I can show you. One of the coolest things, there's a picture of the size proportion. That's an E-Maxx, so that's a 1/8 scale compared to this. So massive in size difference. Would love to get my hands on one of these. One of the coolest things, one of the new things that, unlike any other car, this X-Maxx has a self-righting system. So the car basically uses some sort of technology, and on the remote you press a button, and then you press the button and it just does it all by itself. It does, like you've seen on some videos, probably accelerates forward, and then it brakes, and that rocks it back and forward so that it makes itself rock until it's upright on its wheels, which is amazing. So I'm sure you saw that in the video. It's just great to see new technology like that coming out. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll just quickly let you know that this car is estimated to come out at mid-December at a price of about $800. So hopefully that means it'll be around in time for Christmas. And yeah, apart from that, thanks for watching, guys, and I guess I'll see you guys later.